Hi, this is Dr. Paul with CarInjuryCare.tv, and we're talking with Dr. Wallace Way today. And the question that we're going to be discussing is a lot of times patients are afraid to file an accident report for fear of that their insurance rates are going to go up. So we're going to talk to Dr. Wallace Wade about that. So, Dr. Wade, you've had experiences with that type of question with your patients before, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. How common is that patients are afraid that their rates are going to go up because of an accident if they file it?
Yeah, it's real common. They're concerned over that if their rates would go up, yes.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say in regards to filing an accident report? Or would you suggest that they don't file an accident report with the insurance company, or that they do?
They should. They should file an accident report with the insurance company to make sure they're documenting that they were in an accident because they may have injuries that need to be taken care of. So being concerned if your rates will go up, that's not the concern. Their concern is what type of injury that you've sustained in that auto accident, and you should go ahead and let the insurance company know that, yes, I was involved in an auto accident, and then you may need to seek medical help.
Well, let me ask you, what would happen if somebody was in an accident, they do not file an accident report, and let's say 6 months, a year down the road, they have problems, physical problems from that accident? What's the likelihood that the insurance would actually cover them if they did not file a report?
Yeah, if you'll think about it a minute, if you're 6 months to a year down the way there, an insurance adjuster is going to say, hey, something could have happened between then and the accident. So they're not going to really indicate that they want to pay on accident or injuries like that. And there you are, and you'll have to do something about paying for it out of your pocket. And you may even have trouble with the health insurance because you would tell them that it's an auto injury, and then the auto carrier is going to say, no, we don't believe this is, you would have had trouble prior to this.
Now, have you experienced that with any of your patients that came in from an auto accident, maybe a month, several months or maybe 6 months, a year, that did not file a report, and then you actually had trouble getting them coverage for that injury?
Oh, absolutely. I've had trouble with that. We go ahead and file it for them, but many times the adjuster questions that quite a bit. Why didn't the patient come in right away? He knew he was injured, he knew he had some problems, and many times that's not uncommon to have symptoms occur even weeks or months or even a year after an accident.
Okay. And I know there's a statute of limitations that they are required to cover it for a certain period of time, but they still will even deny it, even if it's under that statute of limitations sometimes, won't they?
Oh, absolutely. The adjuster is going to look at it from a common sense standpoint of why didn't the patient come in right away? Why did you wait so long?
So even if there's a statute of limitations and they were later in filing the report, the adjuster could still deny getting treatment for the injury, is what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Now, some of the other issues when people are in car accidents is medical bills paid off from work, like if they have to take off from work, things like that, and their car damage and rental car. How much more trouble are they going to have if they do not file a police report because they're afraid that their insurance is going to go up? How much more trouble are they going to have getting all these other forms of payments taken care of?
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of trouble because, first of all, they didn't document whether they had an injury or not, or accident or not. And for them to get the insurance carrier to pay for a rental car so they can get around, or lost wages at work, or treatment for the injuries that is preventing them from doing their proper daily activities at work.
So what I'm hearing you say is, if down the road there are medical bills, there's some possible complications of the insurance company not paying for that now.
That's
because
right.
they didn't file a report.
Absolutely.
Same with time off. So if down the road they had to take time off because of these physical injuries from an accident, they're going to have hard time getting that paid for, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how about car damage, the same thing? If there's some car damage they decide to get taken care of down the road,
right,
then they could be denied with that also?
Absolutely.
I see. And then if they needed a rental car or anything like that too, then there could be trouble with that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they don't report that accident to the insurance company.
Is there any reason why, does it make sense, is there any reason why somebody should not file a report then?
No, it doesn't make sense at all. You should go ahead and file a report with the insurance company to document that you had an accident. So if you have problems later on, or if you saw that you had some damage to the car that you didn't see right away, that could be proof that, yeah, that accident caused that.
And after all, it is called insurance.
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
it's called.
that's why we pay a premium is for these, okay. that
Yeah,
makes sense.
absolutely.
Okay, well, that makes sense. So the bottom line is you're kind of setting yourself up. What I'm hearing you say is you're setting yourself up for more trouble if you're in an accident and you do not file a report with your insurance carrier.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna have complications and trouble with that. So they should make that accident report.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. And again, this is Dr. Paul with carinjurycare.tv/Citrus Park. And you can go to carinjurycare.tv/Citrus Park for 50 other free videos of common questions and answers regarding car injuries, okay? And we'll see you then. Go over to carinjurycare.tv/Citrus Park and pick up 50 more free videos of common car injury questions and answers. You take care. Bye.